Texting and driving has been a growing problem throughout the years in today's society. It has claimed the lives of many people. Did you know that over 1,000 people are injured and 9 people are killed daily in the United States due to texting and driving? That is about 42 injuries per hour and 1 death every 2.6 hours, all because of a device like this.
You don't want someone crashing into you as a result of texting and driving, so why would you do it?
Every year, thousands of car accidents are caused by distracted driving. The main culprit? Texting. So what is distracted driving? Distracted driving is any activity that could divert a person's attention away from the primary task of driving. All distractions endanger driver, passenger, and bystander safety. Did you know that you are 23 times more likely to crash while texting and driving than when you're not? Dangers of texting while driving into perspective. Let's pretend you're at one end of a football field. Now count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Traveling at 55 miles per hour, you'll be standing at the other end of the football field. That's a whole football field you just drove blindfolded.
I text while driving probably every time I get in the car.
I have read a text while I'm in the car. I pretty much do every time my phone goes off.
I'm very active on lots of social media sites.
Mostly text and do Snapchat and do Instagram. My friends definitely use their phones while I'm in the car with them.
I know it's a bad idea to text and drive, but I do it anyway.
It's a hazard. It has to be taken seriously through the driver's education, through parents, through other adults that I know drive and text, and through the schools. The law has to take it seriously, and those that get behind the wheel definitely have to take it seriously as to not text and drive, as it can be an extremely dangerous scenario.
This is a graph of percent distribution of drivers involved in fatal crashes by age distraction and cell phone use in 2015. The axis at the bottom is the different age ranges. The axis on the left displays the percentage. The black bar represents the amount of fatal crashes without any driver being distracted in any way. The white bar demonstrates the percentage of fatal crashes that occurred with a driver being distracted without cell phone usage involved. The green bar, however, shows how many fatal crashes there have been with a driver who has been distracted by cell phone use.
Lexi, do you believe it's okay to text and drive? No, I believe it's unsafe. Yeah, because you're putting your life at risk and another person's. Why do it? You know? What's the point? You could just drive safely. Texting while driving is 6 times more likely to cause an accident than drunk driving.
As a parent of 2 teen drivers, actually, the issue of texting or being distracted while you're driving is something that makes me extremely nervous. feeling when my kids are on the road. I can feel nervous when I think about texting and driving because I think about how easy it is to be distracted by your phone. I understand that. And as much as we can control ourselves, we can't control other drivers. And if other folks are distracted by texting and driving, they can bring harm and danger to my teenagers on the road, and that makes me extremely nervous. But we hope for the best, and hopefully others can get educated and stay focused on the roads.
So, what can we do? Well, number one, we can take a different attitude about driving. We can start to look at driving as a serious pastime, so we can change our attitude about driving. We can raise the bar on education. We can make it much more challenging to get your license. You might be asking yourself, what can I do specifically? Well, number one, I'll tell you what I tell my teens. Take your phone, put it on silent, not vibrate, silent, and put it where you cannot see it, in a console or a glove box.
I think you should put your phone down until you've reached your destination. That's what I'm saying.
As the education, especially of the younger drivers, as well as some adults, that texting and driving is a serious matter as far as the threat on the roads that it can cause and the risk that it causes that driver and others, either pedestrians or other persons traveling on the road.
You can change your mindset and focus on what's out in front of you. Play what if with yourself. What if my tire blows? What if that car runs that stop sign? What if the truck next to me decides my lane is theirs and no warning? What do I do? Keeps your mind engaged on what you're there to do.
Utilization of apps on phones that will disallow the driver from texting when the vehicle's traveling at a certain rate of speed. I know that there's several ways that when I text someone and I can get a reply back that says, I can't text right now, I'm driving, I'll reach you at a later time. I think that's a very responsible and an excellent app or setting on your phone that you can utilize.
You need to turn your phone off and put it away.
There's many different apps you can utilize that is meant to help the problem of texting and driving. Just take a look at the App Store, or for Android phone users, look at the Google Play Store. Just search up Stop Texting and Driving. There's apps available that can send a text out to someone that you're driving if they try to text you. There's apps that lock your phone once it senses you're going above a certain speed limit. There's even apps that send notifications to parents when it thinks their child is driving and they unlock their phone.